All right, welcome everybody. We are just getting set up here. You can see the teams are joining in here, and we are going to get this thing rocking. Welcome to our Twilight match with our Hanover Horde A team taking on the Irvine Dragons from California. A late night match for our teams. It should be a lot of fun. This Irvine team is the second place. We're tied in second place in the league against this Irvine team, so this should be a great match. I know the Coach Paul and Coach Steve have done a lot of scouting. They've been working on a new rotation that they've really done a good job perfecting throughout the season. But Irvine is going to strike first with that deflection off the wall. Fuge is going to go up and knock it in and give them an early 1-0 lead there. You can see Guard Dog tried to go up and get a piece of it, but just missed it and just not able to deflect it out. That's going to give them an early 1-0 lead here. But, yeah, a lot of teams, these teams played each other in the scrimmage match early in the season. Irvine got the best of them, but this Hanover Horde team's really done a lot of good, and they've been on a good streak here to finish out this season to, again, put them in second place. This match is to determine who's second place going into the second half of the season. And Fuge streaking in, scoring his second goal of the match there. You can see Doom's going to knock it off this back wall, kind of peel it off the back wall a little bit, and Fuge is going to redirect it there to the side to knock it in. So this team from Irvine, the reason they weren't able to play tomorrow is the winter championships for Rocket League are going on in Los Angeles right now. So some of those kids on this team are there watching the championships tomorrow and weren't able to make the match. So that's why they asked for to move the match today. All right, so 2-0 lead here for Irvine, but I'm sure the Horde are going to get back into this thing, knocking it across the side there. Center attempt here. Doom's going to knock it across, though, and Texas is there to knock Doom and drive this thing safely into the corner. Guard Dog keeps it in the corner there, followed up by Bunch, but redirected towards the goal by Fuge there. Really aggressive play here by this Irvine team early in this match. You can see Bunch of Hunchless back there. Thought he'd be able to get to it. He does get to it, but it just redirects into Fuge and knocks it in to give them a 3-0 lead. So 3 minutes, 51 seconds on the clock. Still plenty of time. It's going to driven off the back wall there. Redirected across the front, but good knockaway there by Bunch. And Doom was streaking towards the goal. Guard does a good job tipping it down here towards the corner. It's going to go off the back wall. But over the top of our players. Texas is there to receive it, though. A lot of good passes between these teams. Good redirect towards the side. Bunch is going up, unable to get a piece and redirect towards the goal, though. But Guard Dog does a nice job knocking it, trying to center, but redirected there towards Irvine. Irvine, really nice connections there. You can see the pass back and forward between these players. Really advanced coordinated movements taking place by both these teams. Texas is going to redirect this towards center field. Nobody comes up to be able to get that for the Horde, though. Fuge is going to try to dribble it in, but he's going to be met there by Guard Dog, and that ball's going to be taken the other way. Texas is going to go up and get a piece of that. Bunch is going to get a nice chunk of that. Fuge is going to be there receiving it for Irvine and knocking it back down. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left on the clock here. Guard Dog's going to drive this towards Texas, but Fuge is there to knock it away off that back wall. Following Bunch of Hunch here as he travels into the corner, eyeing this thing up. Waiting for Doom to take a shot. Good opportunity here going the other direction, but Fuge is there for the denial. Another good redirect towards the goal, but that thing's going to go the opposite direction. Guard's going to have to go back, put a stop on that, and drive it to the side wall here. Met by Fuge. Here in this side, good opportunity here as Bunch of the Hunch drives it to the corner and puts the Horde on the board. Cuts the lead to 3-1. Irvine's still in charge, but Bunch, good job intercepting that with the Irvine Dragons all fading from one side of the field to the other. He's able to counter that field and drive it into the net. 2 minutes on the clock, still plenty of time for the Horde to get back in this thing. So it's going to squirt off down here into the corner. Fat Hubert, nice redirect there. Hits a high off that top tie of the crossbar. Going to be met by Doom on the far side of the field. So it looks like the Horde have kind of settled down their rotation here now. Guard dog with the ball, challenged by Fuge, just going to stay midfield. Fuge is going to try to redirect there. Bunch of the hunches there to meet it. Take it quickly down the far side of the field, but Doom's going to take it off the top of his car and keep it on Irvine's side of the field. Tough shot there by Irvine. Nicely deflected there by the bunch of the hunch. That was trouble, but Bunch did a good job sticking with it, making sure that didn't find its way to the goal. Texie's here. Going to center it. Bunch has an opportunity here, but he's going to be demoed by Fat Hubert. Texie's back. Bunch of the hunch back. Texie's going to get up under that, but that's going to go high. Deflected initially, but I think that was Bunch of hunch, but Fat Hubert's able to send it back home. Texie's goes up. Bench of the hunch is there to receive the rebound. It is going to go off his car, but bounce right back into Fat Hubert and give them a 4-1 lead. 58 seconds left on the clock. Bunch of hunch charging in here. This is going to deflect down here into the corner. Guard charging in. Looked like he was trying to go for the demo there. Bunch is going to go up. That hits hard off that top wall, though. Those are hard to judge. Irvine being really aggressive here. With a 4-1 lead, they can afford to be really aggressive. Bunch of hunch able to drive that away. He's always able to put a lot of meat behind the balls. Collision, mid-air collision there. Guard dog's going to take this down side of the field. Again, this Irvine team really aggressive. And do a lot of nice coordinated movements. Bunches there to able to get a big chunk of that, knock that downfield. But Irvine Dragons are going to win this first round. So we'll go ahead and credit there for the round 1 victory. You can see Fuge with three goals. He got the hat trick. You can see he's a grand champ. They actually got 2 grand champs on their team. So we know we're up against a tough team coming in, and they're definitely bringing it. But the Horde is showing a good showing so far. We'll see how they do this next round. We'll take a short break and be right back after short messages.
Game over.
Welcome back, everybody. We are just getting back into the second round. You see Irvine threatening early, being super aggressive. We'll see if the Horde makes some changes here. Good opportunity here, but again, 2 players back in net, unable to really put enough on that or redirect that to do any damage, and Irvine's going to drive it back the other way. So Irvine took the first round, 4-1 victory. Bunch is going to come across, challenge that. Nice job right into his teammate Guard Dog. They're going to be able to threaten here a little bit. They're able to drive it safely in the corner here. Good challenge here, driven to the center. Bunch of Hunch tries to streak in and get a piece of that. Unable to before the Dragons get there. But Horde doing a nice job threatening here. Guard Dog's able to meet that one. Tries to get a little air under over the defender, but they get a piece of it and keep it on their side of the field here. Bunch of hunch again. Nice redirect by this Horde teams, not letting them get a clear shot on the ball. He's going to dribble down towards the Horde side of the field here. Nice demo, and that ball's going to go in. Instead of going for the ball, he goes for the demo, which is exactly what he needed to do. You can see, just let that ball trickle, redirect it a little bit, and head right into Fuge, letting that ball trickle into the goal, giving them an early 1-0 lead here for the Hanover Horde. Good challenge here by Guard Dog. Good opportunity here with another demo by Bunch of Hunch taking out Fuge. It's going to dribble in front of the net. They're able to knock it back, though. It's going to go in front of the net here again. Guard Dog's going to have to retreat and stop this. Put a little air underneath it. His partner Texie's going to come up here and keep it on the center part of the field. Guard Dog doing some nice dribbling here, but again, this Irvine team doesn't let you rest. They definitely challenge you at every phase of the game, so you cannot take a play off for sure, or they'll make you pay for it. Charging in there, that's going to go off the back wall. Able to go the other way here. Texas is going to drive us up in the corner, but Irvine's going to put some arrow on it, drive back to midfield. Bunch of hunch following this one down. He's going to try to redirect it here off the corner, but Doom kind of hanging out on that back wall is able to tip it and take it back towards midfield. So really good play by both teams here. This could be trouble here as they knock it off that back wall. Crunchy Wrap tries to knock it in. A good challenge there in front of the net, but knocked away by the Horde, and they're going to be able to take it to the start of the field. Put a little air on it here as it continues to go down the Horde side. Texie's going to put a little air on it, drive to the corner, but Irvine's able to take it the other way. So a couple of really good chances here. Bunch of the Hunch got an opportunity. He's going to be able to take that right in with the Dragons. So in a kind of in-between rotations, Fuge knocks it down, thinking he's got some help in the background. Country Wrap unable to reset on defense after going after that speed boost. And he's just going to be able to drive this again, give him a 2-0 lead here for the Hanover Horde. Bunch of the Hunch is going to challenge on this one. Horde being a little bit more aggressive, but really taking advantage of a couple mistakes there by the Dragons to put some goals in. So good job. Bunch is going to be able to go up and knock that one away. Doom was trying to fly and float that one. Another good demo there by Bunch of the Hunch, but this is going to trickle towards the net for Fuge. They come off a nice demo, but unfortunately the Horde unable to get back. You can see they demoed Fuge off that back wall. Texas tries to get a piece of it, unable to. Guard unable to get back either. And that's going to half the lead here. The Horde still in charge, 2-1. Ooh, dangerous, dangerous. Off that back wall, double tap attempt. That's going to squeeze out, though. It was really dangerous off the kickoff. Horde fortunate they weren't able to convert on that one. Demoed there on Bunch of the Hunch, so they returned the favor for a good couple really good demos. Bunch of the Hunch leveraged on them earlier. They're going to tip that off the back wall there. They do have a follow-up there by Doom, and they're going to tie this thing up quickly, 2-2. Cruncher Runch, they play the back wall a lot. We knew that coming in. Able to knock that away, but they've got a player waiting right there, Doom, to sink that one home. And like I said, even the score. 1 minute, 46 seconds left. This thing is tied 2-2. One thing you see this Irvine team do, you don't often see too much in this level of play, is kind of back hitting it to your own teammates. Good opportunity here as they miss on the pass. Bunch of Hunt's going to be able to get down there, center this ball for Guard. He's going to hit it towards the net right here off the corner. Guard's not able to get there and convert on that second double tap, though. And Irvine's able to escape that one. That was really dangerous. Texas does a nice job keeping it in zone, but Fuge goes over the top and is able to drive this towards the net, but with Guard back there, he's able to wrap it around the side. Guard Dog takes it the other way here. See if he can do something with it. Does tip it towards center. Texas is there too, but again, Irvine's back there in goal, ready to knock that thing away. This is dangerous here as that's tipped towards the front of the net, but Texas, good job coming up to challenge that one. That one's looking really dangerous, like Irvine might be able to do something with it. Good pinch there by Texas. Get it past the first defender, but the second defender on rotations, able to get back there. That looked like they were going to sneak that one through too, but Bunch did a good job challenging that. Guard comes up, misses over the top, but Texas is there to follow him up. Good, solid rotation here by our Horde team to keep themselves into this match. Demo there by Texas. Guard, nice solid hit. Crunchy Wrap so able to get up there and knock it back the other way. Just 13 seconds left in this match. A lot of back and forth here on the Horde side of the field. It's going to go in front of the net. Fortunately, knocked away there by the Horde. They're coming in with a strong hit, but again, a tip there. As soon as this thing hits the dirt, this round is over, and that's going to do it. Send us to sudden death overtime. Next score takes round 2. Texas with a nice speed flip into the ball. Guard's trying to do something with it here. Gets a nice little loft under the ball, but Fuge comes streaking across for the Irvine Dragons. Another nice shot there, but they had Doom back in the net. Looked like he was almost a little bit too far back. Got it just before it went in. That would have given Horde the round 2 here. Texas stalls it in the corner here. They tip it up over the side, and they're going to hit it off that back wall. This is going to let the Horde convert and head down the other side of the field to see if they can do something with it here. Dangerous back pass off Texas there, and Fuge is able to kick it in and give them round 2. See, unfortunately, Texas unable to get high enough, get it off the back fend of his car, kind of tips it up and back off that back wall. Makes it really awkward for that defender to try to defend that one. And Irvine takes round 2 here. But good fault match by our Hanover Horde. Really took it wire to wire, obviously, going into overtime. But again, tough team here in Irvine, but the Horde's not out of it. They can win these last 3 rounds. They've shown they've got that resiliency, and I got faith that they can do that. So we'll take a short break and be right back after these short messages. Stick with us.
Dude, I got all the kills that first time.
I've got the Murphy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna respect it.
I don't have my
I need heals. Rebuff on the point.
Alright, nice job, guys.
They only got 6 seconds.
As long as I can.
Damn,
I
no.
need 6.
Nice! Go, let's go! Is that us?
Nice. Good game.
All right, welcome back. Welcome to round 3. Irvine with the 2-0 lead here, but Horde took them wire to wire that last round. Went into overtime. Irvine was able to put it away, though, and with that 3rd goal in that 2nd round to give themselves a 2-0 lead. But the Horde can do this. They can string together 3 rounds and take this thing home for sure. I've got every faith in them. They're definitely a team capable of hitting streaks, and they definitely seem to get better as rounds go on. So let's see how these next few rounds play out. Good shot there by Doom, but Texas does a nice job going up and getting it. They're unable to convert. That's going to go far side of the net here. And the Horde are going to reset in their rotation here. Guard heading back. He's going to be able to go up and challenge that one, knock it downfield, gets over the first defender into the back line. Guard dog's going to be able to go up and challenge that one. Good control there by Doom to knock it over the Horde defenders and get it past midfield. Guard dog, nice job knocking that away. Good opportunity there. Guard centering it. No one home to really knock it in, though, but keeps it on the Horde side of the field. Fat Hubert's able to take it across far side. Guard back in goal. It's going to hit off the top corner. Those are shots hard to defend sometimes, but a nice job by the Horde to get that. That's going to drift back towards the goal, but Guard dog's going to be able to head back and get a piece of it. Another good challenge here by Bunch of the Hunch. They're going to carry that across the front side of the goal. Texas is going to take this off the top of the wall. Unable to maintain control. That country rap's going to get a piece of it. Pass it to his teammate Doom, who's going to carry it forward. But Bunch is there to go up and get a piece of it and knock it away. Really is amazing how much these teams have improved. Shot on goal there, and Texas is going to be able to knock that in with a nice pass from Bunch of the Hunch. Here you can see Texas is going to go up, knock it in. Hit it off this side wall. That's going to drift over the defenders, get in, slide into that little corner there with that splash, and give the Horde an early 1-0 lead here. 3 minutes left on the clock. Good little delayed hit there. Is going to drive it down into zone, but Dragons are going to be able to knock it quickly down the other way. Here comes Bunch being aggressive here, trying to take it up over the corner of the defenders. Good opportunity here. Texas is going to go in and challenge them as they were all 3 triple committed to that ball, but unable to convert on that opportunity there, and the Horde's going to have to settle back on defensive rotation. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. They're going to hit that high over the far wall there. Guard dog's going to do a half flip, get back to it. Texas is going to be able to drive it back into the corner and should be able to regain zone here. Texas, he's got it out in front, but unable to redirect that towards the net, carried it all the way across the front. Another good opportunity there for the Horde. Another good one here, too. Bunch is going to challenge this one. But Doom's able to come up and take it and get it back towards midfield. There's a shot on goal from midfield by Texas. His second goal of the game. It's hard to believe that one went in, but he's being aggressive. Went up over the top of Doom. Country Rep tried to go up and get it. Came forward a little bit too far. Underestimated the loft on that ball. Sometimes those lofting shots are the hardest to defend and judge, particularly when they go that high up off a deflection. So Horde to a 2-0 lead, same as they did last time. Let's see if they can maintain this 2-0 lead this time. Country Rap able to take it down, get it into the Horde zone here. Gonna knock it off that back wall. Couple threatening shots here by the Dragons, but unable to put it in here. Lots of cars up here using up all their boosts. A lot of the teams are going to have to set back in rotation to try to recharge after that little volley that took place. Following Fat Hubert here. Him and Doom are both going to get a piece of that ball as they drive it down their side of the field, but the Horde are there to meet them. Both teams trying to get their rotational momentum back. 1 minute left on the clock. Horde still with a 2-0 lead. Guard, nice little touch to get it down past the defender. Good opportunity here. Shot towards the goal, but defender streaks across. Country Rap is able to get there just in time. And they're going to be able to cycle back towards zone here. 45 seconds. Good knockaway there by the Horde. Texie's going to go up, try to get a piece of that. He's going to actually fly over the ball, but a bunch of the hunches back there to hit it towards the goal. Country Rap again, streaking across the front. He's able to knock it away. Just 30 seconds left here. Off that back wall, and Doom is going to put it in here. Half the lead. Make this thing a 2-1 game. It was looking like the Horde will be going to be able to maintain that 2-0 lead, but again, this Dragons play a really mean game off that back wall. And we kind of knew that was coming, so they did a good job with that play and put themselves in really good position to tie this thing up late in this round with just 24 seconds left. But the Horde are going to have something to say about it. They're going to have to stay aggressive here, not let the Dragons get some good, clean shots on them. They're going to be able to gain zone here. That's going to get over the defender, but Guard Dog streaks across. It looked like the sure thing that they were going to punch that thing in and tie this game. But the Horde are challenging here. Hit off the top of the crossbar. Bunch of hunch. As soon as this thing touches the ground, this round is over. And that's going to do it, folks. The Horde are going to fight back into this thing and put round 3 in their column. So good job by the Horde. Amazing defensive play by Guard Dog to streak across there at the end when it looked like the Dragons were just getting ready to tie that thing up late in this round. But we'll take a short break. Be right back after these messages. Stick with us.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands, so we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the motion when it's rolling.
This is gonna be fun. Watch this!
Legendary grind for the hit story. Come to shut us down, you on what arm? We about to go loud for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
All right, welcome back. We are in round 4 with Irvine taking the first 2 rounds. Horde battling back on that one. Nice opportunity here. A little delay double tap off the kickoff. You can see Fuge and Guard Dog challenging that one. Guard Dog with a slight delay gets his little tip off that kickoff, drives it in, gives the Horde an early 1-0 lead here. So the Horde starting to get some momentum and confidence. Again, double tap that time goes in favor of Irvine. That's going to drive it down toward their side of the field. Good redirect towards the goal. Guard there able to get his back of his car on that, knock it the other way, and challenge this thing. Able to put a little air on it, but Fat Hubert comes through nicely and knocks that away. You can see Guard going for those bumps, trying to stay aggressive. He's going to be able to back up here, but he's going to go back on rotation as they take it towards the goal. Fuge, though, with the redirect there. Bunch there to catch it and knock it the other direction. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left on the clock. Good shot there by Texas. That's going to go off the top right crossbar there. This thing's going to be dangerous. Texas able to go in. This thing might trickle in, might not. 3/4 of that ball was in the goal, and it just drifted out. Hard to believe that thing didn't go in. But it just stayed there just long enough for them to get back. They're going to get a good shot here. That's going to go off the back wall. We know those can be dangerous, but unable to do something with that. Guard Dog's going to be able to take this down and around, but a redirect met by Texas and taken the other way. Horde nursing this 1-0 lead. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left. Good opportunity here. Bunch is going to drive that towards the center. Redirected back by the Dragons. We've seen them do that a number of times. The pass back. It really takes a lot of trust of your teammates to do that, but they've done a good job with that. Bunch go up and get that. Unable to get enough meat behind it, and the Dragon's going to be a knock it the other way. So a little bit of back and forth here at the midpoint of the match. Bunch is going to be able to catch that one and knock that back. Dragons continuing to threaten here. Good rotation, but they're going to miss out. They're going to have to back up on defense here with the Horde threatening the other direction off that back wall. Texas is going to go off again off that top rail. So close so many times this round for Horde, but still maintaining a 1-0 lead here. Just going to drift safely in the corner with all that action. Both teams kind of resetting on their rotation here. They are going to take Guard Dog out, but Bunch of the Hunch is there to meet them. Knock it safely into the corner and knock it the other way. Nice loft under the ball, but they're able to meet that one and knock it into their corner. Good opportunity here. Puts a little air under the ball. It's going to go far side of the net, though. Bunch of the Hunch keeps it in the corner here. Tries to kick it out of the corner. And Dragons are going to take it the other way. Following Texas here. Setting back up on defensive rotation, but unable to get there in time with Fuge passing it off to Doom. You can see he does a nice job getting a little kick spin. Doom comes in right there on cue. Knocks it in. And that is going to tie this thing up exactly halfway through the match. 1-1. Dangerous here. It's going to hit off the sidewall, but Guard's there to carry it forward. Make sure it carries the rest of the way across the net. Bunch is going to do the same thing the other direction. But Fat Hubert's right there, and another redirect towards the goal. Pass by Fat Hubert to Fuge, and quickly they are took the lead here, 2-1. Again, those back wall plays. This Dragons team does a really good job responding and rallying off those when they tip off the back wall, putting themselves in a position to make a play on it. Guard Dog, nice move here to gain zone. He'll be able to center this thing over top of the defender. Good opportunity here. Pass back from Texas to Bunch, but unable to convert there. Again, really good opportunity there for the Horde. Unable to convert, but they're going to convert the other way, take it down the other side, and give them a 3-1 lead here. You can see they're really quick on the transitions. A bump in the net, you can see. Nice bump in the net by the Irvine Dragons to take, I think it was Texas back there, take him out of the play and allow them to get a 3-1 lead here. So the Horde are going to have to fight back into this one. But 2 minutes on the clock, still plenty of time. They've had a couple really good opportunities this match. Texas, a nice job driving it down to zone here. Hubert's going to go up and get a piece of that. Drops it off for Fat Hubert. He's going to take it down the far side. Bunch of Hunch does a nice job off that back wall initially, driving it the other direction. Dragon's going to knock it back. Bunch of Hunch, good opportunity here. See if he can put some air under this one. Able to pound through the defender, but Fat Hubert's there to knock it the other direction. And with the demo, Bunch of Hunch is going to be knocked out, so the Horde are going to have to zip back into position here. Fortunately, Dragons were also a little bit out of position, and a demo by Texas. Could be an opportunity here for the Horde. Good shot there by Bunch of the Hunch to put them within one of this Dragons team. You can see Doom tries to get under it, but Bunch of the Hunch beats him to the punch. Actually, him and Texas are both coming streaking across. Bunch is the first to touch, knocks it in. 1 minute left. The Horde down by just one. They need this goal to get back into this thing and carry this thing to a 5th round. Good opportunity here. Bunch is going to knock it back here off the sidewall. See if he can center this thing for his teammates. He does, and Texas knocks it in to tie this thing up with 53 seconds left on the clock. Amazing play. Amazing aggressive play here by the Horde. Bunch does a nice job pulling it off that back wall, putting some space to get that ball over the defender, and Texas was Johnny on the spot to knock that thing in and tie this thing up 3-3. This is an amazing match between two great teams. So a little bit of back and forth here between these teams. Good job by Texas to put some air on that and get that out of there. Doom's going to drive it towards the goal here. Dangerously going to drift across the front here. But the Horde's able to clear it out. Good opportunity here. But with Guard Dog getting demoed, the Horde decided to drop back on defense. Guard's going to tip it forward here. Fat Hubert's going to knock it back. Texas off that back wall. Nice stop there by Bunch of the Hunch. Texas goes up and gets it before the Dragons are able to do something with it here. And we are in sudden death overtime in round 4, folks. So this thing's going to go off the roof here. Guard Dog's going to get a piece of it. Texie's going to come over top. A little bit of miscommunication there. Unfortunately, a bunch of the Hunch was there. So a little bit of a crazy start here for the Horde. We'll see if they can get back in rotation. Guard Dog does a nice job knocking that out of goal. Doom goes up, tries to redirect it towards the goal. Unable to get enough of it. But dangerous here. Good challenge there. But I think that was a bunch of the Hunch coming out of the goal there to knock that away. But this is going to dangerously drift towards the goal. Knocked away initially. Oh, but knocked in there by Fat Hubert. It looked like they were going to be able to clear that thing. Guard Dog got a piece of it. Doom off that top rail. Bunch gets a piece of it. Guard Dog was coming back to try, but unable to get there. And our friends from Irvine are going to take this and take the second seed going into the playoffs. But that was a great match between two really good teams. That could have gone either way. All that match could have gone really either way. Just well played by both teams. Really proud of this team. Really proud of Texas Bunch of Hunch and Guard Dog. They definitely played a tough match against a tough team. And hopefully we see them again here in the playoffs starting next week. So that's going to do it for the stream. Really good job, really good match with our friends. Thanks for playing us. GG's to everyone out there, and we'll see you next week in the playoffs. So take care.